Hi, I'm Paul Cruz, the proud superintendent of the Austin Independent School District, and thank you for joining in on the Superintendent Check-in. This is a time where I bring new information about reopening our schools for the upcoming school year. And today we're going to be talking about special education. And I have a special guest with me. Dr. Hickman, will you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Dr. Quita Hickman, Executive Director of Special Ed here in Austin ISD. Very nice to be here
Dr.
today.
Hickman, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for your leadership in leading the special education department. So I have a few questions. Just want to highlight some of the key points in serving our students who are receiving services in special education. How will Austin ISD serve our students who receive special education services, and will have parents have input?
Absolutely. Austin ISD teachers and special education providers will carefully consider every student's individual needs and present levels of academic and functional performance. This will include a consideration of the student's goals and support services, regular education, remote learning activities as well. Special ed teachers, speech therapists, and other special ed service providers are required to provide the services in accordance to the student's individualized educational plan. Now, each student's admission review and dismissal committee, which includes the parent as an integral member, will have the ability to modify the student's IEP as appropriate for the virtual instructional context. Every parent of a student with a disability is an important member of their student's ARD committee and collaborator in the education of their student.
Well, thank you for that explanation. And we know that for the upcoming school year, the classes will be delivered in this virtual setting. And we are doing our best to prepare our students, our staff, and our families. Can you let us know what resources we are providing to our teachers?
The district has provided special educators and teachers and providers with a variety of online instructional curriculum and materials. In addition, teachers will utilize a variety of strategies and approaches to meet individualized needs of students with disabilities to implement their IEPs and their goals.
You know, and Dr. Hickman, it's just everything has changed. If they're all virtual lessons and these virtual classroom settings, how can a teacher or a therapist provide virtual services for our students?
Each student's individualized educational program will determine what services are provided. Special education services may be provided in a virtual classroom. Students who need access to them can virtually connect with their providers, such as speech therapists, mental health specialists, and following are examples of some services that will be provided. Digital learning activities and assignments, such as students watching videos, reading online books, playing web-based games, and completing online documents. Providers will determine specific student needs for inclusion support in the general education virtual classroom and provide staff, such as special education teachers and paraprofessionals, to provide assistance during the class period for lesson planning as well as for certain tasks for that course.
And how will students receive their instructional time?
Special education students will have their instructional requirements provided through a combination of synchronous instruction and or asynchronous instruction. And synchronous instruction is learning where teachers are working directly at the same time and students are logging in and interacting with the teachers. And then there's asynchronous where teachers may provide information and they're not logged in at the same time, as well as telephone calls, chat, and other written communication modes with students.
Well, Dr. Hickman, thank you so much for providing information for us. The information that Dr. Hickman has provided will be placed on our AISD website around COVID-19. So we'll have our FAQ posted on our website, along with additional information on how to serve students in special education and how we as our district are going to serve students in special education. Dr. Hickman, thank you so much for being part of the Superintendent Check-in and sharing your perspective and all the work that you've been doing.
And thank you, Dr. Cruz, for having us.
Thank you.